Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Double Dose of Case.
Hey y'all.
I'm Caduce.
I'm Clis.
I'm Kid.
And guys, welcome back to the channel. We just want to thank all the new subscribers.
Yay.
Like, welcome K family. Welcome to the K fam. Hey.
y'all.
I thought we should give our new subscribers an applause, y'all.
Oh, okay. Give them an applause. Clint's got new toys. She's just acting up. Anyways.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to not be annoying when it comes to that. Anyways, go ahead.
So we are back tonight because we were just having this. We were gonna do a whole different show, y'all, tonight. Like this one just came out of a show that we were gonna talk about, but then we started talking about something else. And we were like, let's just come on and talk about this. Because Ken and me were debating. So can a BBW be a 10? And we definitely want to know what you guys think. So hit us up in the chat. Comment down below if you're rewatching this video. Can a BBW be a 10 and why? And if not, why?
We need to know why. That's it.
She's a 10. A 10. I'm just playing.
When I went to go look up 10, it says that it's supposed to be like a hot woman. She fine. And then also 10, the number 10 means perfection.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Sorry, I know perfect.
So, can anybody? Is it possible for any woman or even a man? But we're talking about women tonight. Is it possible for a woman, a BBW woman, to be a 10? Because I mean,
what's a BBW? What's a BBW?
Oh yeah, let us know in the chat. What do y'all think what a BBW is? What do you think what a BBW is, Caduce?
I mean, I know what it is because I'm one. A big, beautiful woman.
Do you embrace your BBW-ness?
Actually, I don't. I actually don't. I'm an advocate of being healthy, actually. And I've been out of control over the last couple of years because of my pregnancies and stress. I've been stress eating, but no, for years, from 2013 to 2018, I was on a weight loss journey and I lost over 100 pounds. So no, I'm not an advocate for BBWs.
Okay, but so with you saying that, Caduce, so you think that a BBW is not healthy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not healthy. I'm not healthy at this weight. I don't think I'm healthy.
But I'm not specifically. I know that you're specifically speaking about yourself, but like if you talk about other BBWs, can BBWs be healthy, or they're right away ranked as being unhealthy women?
You can be healthy. So that's kind of controversial too, because I'm genuinely healthy. I'm just not like what the image of health would be, if that makes sense. Like, if you're overweight, you have some unhealthiness in you. That's just a given. Like, you can try to deny it all you want, but if you are overweight, you put yourself at risk for other diseases, and that's just the truth. That's even biblical. So
what is a healthy weight?
It depends on your height and your age.
According to who?
According to science.
I'm just asking. Okay. All right, Ken, what about you? What do you think?
About which part?
About a BBW. What do you think a BBW is? And can a BBW be a 10?
Well, obviously a BBW is a big, beautiful woman. And yes, I definitely think a BBW could be a 10. I disagree with Kanisha on that.
Okay, so you think that a BBW can be healthy?
Yes, I think I think you could be a big bone woman and be healthy. Yeah.
But there's no such thing as big bone. Everybody has the same amount of bones, and it ain't too big.
I think you can be big. I'm not talking about like out of control big. I'm talking about you can be a healthy, bigger woman with no issue, with no health issues. You're just not the image. You're just not the image of what society wants you to look like. That's why it's not beautiful.
What I was trying to ask you. That's what I was trying to ask you earlier. What makes somebody a big, beautiful woman? Because there's a difference between big and thick, and then superly obese and stuff like that. Because there could be.
So I guess the super obese would be, the ones you be seeing on 600-pound live. The ones
Yeah, but those people, but you have to think about it, because even those 600-pound overly obese women would consider themselves to be a BBW.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But don't they consider some of them consider themselves to be a BB
or an
like
S, whatever you call BBW,
super size?
What about Joy? Joy, what's her name?
So we calling out YouTubers now?
I am. She's beautiful. I'm not saying she's ugly. But I'm saying, like, does she consider herself a BBW? That's what I'm asking. Y'all watch her. I don't.
I believe she does consider herself
and a 10 woman. That's the subject.
I don't know if she considers. I can't tell you if she considers herself a 10, but I can say that is a big, beautiful woman, though. I think Joy is beautiful.
So is that the max?
What do you mean? Is that the max?
Is that the max weight for BBW?
So you're asking the scale is what you're asking.
Yeah, I'm asking what's the scale? Yeah, I'm asking what's the scale?
I don't really know what the scale would be. It depends on who's looking. Really and truly, it depends on who is judging it. Because some people some people, like, I have a good friend that's a male. He would not consider a BBW to be what you may consider a BBW. So I guess it's who's ever looking at that person. Because I know a few men who would not consider some women a BBW. They may consider them just average, and then some may consider them fat. So it's really the eyes the beholder.
Yeah,
you
do Ken. Let's clarify, because I said I don't think a BBW can be a 10 because you're not
healthy. That's what you said.
Not healthy. You're not healthy. One, you're not healthy, and also on top of that, even if you are a BBW, I'm sorry, you're gonna be. I guarantee you, those people don't think that they're a 10 because they're uncomfortable with their weight. I'm sorry. No fat person's comfortable with their weight. They can lie to themselves all they want. They're not.
So you think let's use Liz as an example. That's her name, right? The popular singer, rapper, whatever she is.
Lizzo.
Lizzo. Yes, thank you for correcting me. Lizzo, for example. So she goes out, she's like woman empowerment, big girl, empowerment or whatever. But do you think, like, when she's at home and she's in her mind, is she conflicted within her mind, thinking, I don't want to be this way, but I'm supposed to set an example because this is what I am right now.
Yep.
Maybe.
Absolutely. And the reason why I say that, sorry, I'll make my point real quick. And the reason why I say that is because we had Adele, we had Jennifer Hudson, they were bigger women, and now they're smaller women. They lost the weight.
And I also
probably thought that they look good then.
Okay, but
faked it.
Okay, so yes, some of they may have been thinking in their heads. Maybe they was thinking they need to lose weight. But the celebrities that you're talking about, they have an image to uphold. So we need to use regular people as examples, actually, not celebrities. Because celebrities have an image that they have to uphold in Hollywood.
But those women started out fat, so they didn't have an image to uphold.
Probably got pressured, and they probably got pressured into losing weight. They probably got into Hollywood because of their voices, their talent, which is true.
I don't know if they got pressured into losing weight. If they were fat for a long time, I don't feel like they got pressured in. I think that they were truly unhappy, and they had the resources to lose weight, so they did. Because nobody's happy
with resources. Yeah.
I'm sorry, nobody's happy with themselves fat. You can lie to yourself all you want and say, I love myself. No, you don't. I'm sorry, you're lying. You need to lose weight, and you just don't want to face it.
But that's the thing. You're saying you can't love yourself and know you need to lose weight.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you are not completely like, 100% you love yourself because you know that you're big and you know you need to lose weight. I'm sorry. I've been fat all my life. Wait, Cannon Cliss have been smaller people in their lifetime, not me. I have been fat since I was a little kid, y'all. Let's just make this clear, because I know what I'm talking about as a fat person who's been fat and still pretty. I've always been pretty. I'm beautiful.
Yes,
like no one
yes,
ain't
you
nobody
are.
me nothing. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing about me not being pretty, because please, I am. But I'm just saying, I've been fat and I've been bigger than what I am right now. And no, you always, if you are a bigger person, weight is always constantly on your mind, even if you want to admit it or not.
Okay, I'm not saying that it's not. I said maybe. But
even
Lizzo
out there being like big girl happy, blah blah blah.
But if you notice that's a trend, if you notice that a lot of big people are doing that as a trend.
I mean, yeah, it is a trend, but it's still not healthy, and it's still.
I didn't say no. When you're certain, it's not healthy.
And you still are not a 10, sis. If you are a big girl, I don't care how pretty you are, you're not a 10.
And you're saying she's not a 10 because she's not healthy to you in your eyes.
Lizzo's not cute anyways, so.
Say no, what?
No, I think Lizzo has a pretty face. She just has a bad attitude, and she just
looks like a Cabbage Patch doll.
I don't know. I think she has a pretty face. She just be out here doing too much.
I think she looks like a Cabbage Patch doll.
Well, we can agree to disagree. It don't matter. What I think is a 10, you probably won't think it's a 10. And I don't think Lizzo's a 10 though. But I'm saying she has a pretty face.
Do you have somebody who you think is a 10 who's a bigger person?
In some of in the thumbnail, there was a couple people on there.
Oh, I didn't even look at that.
Now, on our thumbnail, there's some people on there that I think that some people make
I pull up the thumbnail? I can pull up. Hold on, I'll pull up the thumbnail. Give me just a second here.
Oh wait, we got a comment from JW Mac. I really want to read it too. It says, BBW, although beautiful or even pretty, but a BBW could never be a 10 because of the overweight. No disrespect, you must be fit, beautiful, flawless to be a 10, and that's hard to find. And I agree with that. You have to be fit to be a 10. Like,
okay,
I absolutely agree with
but that's his opinion. There's so many people in the world who got different opinions. According to society, right? He's probably getting this from what society has put on people, that this is what beautiful looks like. This is what a 10 looks like.
But
that's what I'm saying.
But it's not just society, it's God too, though.
Okay, well, I don't know if God exactly said you can't be
God
a certain way.
God, don't let your belly be your God. Yeah, you're not supposed to overeat.
You're not supposed to overeat. You're not supposed to gluttony. Yeah.
But listen here.
Gluttony can be in different forms. You could be eating all day. That's still gluttony, even though you're not eating huge meals. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm guilty of that.
So here's the thumbnail. So you said, Ken,
who's a 10 on there?
Women on here you think that are 10,
or not beautiful. Or the one with the all black on over there on the side. Who's 10 on there? I don't see one. Sorry.
But okay, we're definitely gonna get into it.
That's come on here.
Which one of them was a 10 in Ken's eyes? I really want to know which one of them was a 10, Ken.
Just know that there's two people on there I think are.
Oh, which one? Let's pull it back up.
Okay, I think in my opinion, I think they are a 10, and I think some men who like BBWs will agree with me. Like the one in the middle that has like the swimsuit on that is like the purple and the bluish color, and then I think the lady over here at the end that has like the green sweaterish thing, the one that looks like.
But she's not really big though. Like that.
She was a BBW though when I was researching.
Yeah, but she's wide. Like she's wide. Like I'm sorry, I don't think that she's fat.
But that's what I'm saying.
Really wide. Like my body frame, my own body frame. I have really big hips. I have huge hips. Like that's just how I was born. Even if I get smaller, and I have gotten smaller, my hips are still huge. I think that she was
but that's what I'm saying. To society, to Hollywood, she probably is a BBW because she came up as a BBW when I was researching. So she probably considered BBW to society. But to some other people,
all the women in the thumbnail are.
I personally don't think she's a BBW, but
We answered this enjoying the circus. What is the definition of 10? What I said, from what I researched, it means perfect.
What else did it say?
I don't think nobody's perfect though.
What else did it say about 10? Because you said the number 10 meant perfection. What else did it say about 10?
It said that, like, if you look in the Urban Dictionary, it speaks about, oh, she's a hottie, she's fine, and fit. You know, that's what it says in the Urban Dictionary. But then it goes to say that a 10 also means perfection.
Okay, so he said another one. He said, also, do you think enjoying the circus? He said another comment. Okay. Also, do you think the definition of a 10 varies from guy to guy? I do think that. I believe that.
Yeah.
We're talking about our own perspective. That's what we were talking about. But I absolutely believe that it from guy to guy, because there's men out here that like really, really big women or like big women, and like
what are they? They're a 10 in their eyes.
Maybe they might think they're a 10. I don't know.
You just don't know. I have a lot of male friends, so I already know how male friends be talking.
Okay.
That likes big women. So I'm not saying that there's not dudes out here that like big women. My husband was one of those people.
But listen, this is what we're talking about. Okay, let's go to the high value men, which I'm going to get into a couple of videos.
Wait, but are we talking about high value men? I thought we were just talking about women that are 10.
No, we are talking about, but the high value men comes into it too.
The high value man is going to want someone who's fit.
Ken, listen, what I'm saying is, in the high value man does come into this. Reason why I'm saying that is because if a BBW feels like she is a 10, then it means that a high value man desires her and would actually want her and would want to wife her up. And that's when a high value man comes into it. That's the reason why I'm bringing them into it.
Okay.
So if you believe that a high value man, or if a BBW can be a 10, then a high value man will give that BBW some attention and not just be a secretive, a side piece that they are hush hush low, but they will actually marry them and wipe them down. You know what I mean?
Look, you guys don't understand that there are so many dang on people in the world. You don't realize that a lot of men be secretly liking BBW.
We're not saying that they don't, Kendra. Okay, we have some more comments. Let's get into those. I'm not saying that they don't. How am I going to say that?
I think some BBWs can be a 10.
I have a husband who likes big women. I know he does. So I'm not saying that he doesn't. Like, there's not men out there that don't.
And he probably thought you was a 10.
I don't think he thought I was no damn 10. Sorry. That's just the truth. I don't think he thought I was a 10.
Enjoying the circus. I don't know who Bronson and whatever you put in there. I don't know who that is. So I can't answer that question.
I don't know who that is either.
I don't know who that is either. So
I don't know who that is.
Who is that? Besides enjoying in the circus, please let us know who it is.
He also said you skipped his comment right here where he said, therefore, a BBW can then definitely be a 10. I'm clicking it. Can definitely be a 10 according to who you ask. That's what he said. Enjoying
exactly according to who you ask. That's what I said earlier in the conversation, that it depends on who you ask, who's judging it. Like, there'll be some BBWs that are 10s to some men. Like my good friend, I asked him, who do you think is a 10, a BBW, and he lists some people. And like, he thinks BBWs can be 10. He loves big women.
I understand, but let's be real. He's not a high value man.
He's not a high value man, no.
And you would think, if you think about it, a lot of people would say that the ones that are actually will broadcast the BBWs and would actually say that a BBW is a 10 is the average men, and they're not high value.
Yeah. I agree with you.
What you the average man is high value? That's what you did. What did you just say?
I said, okay, pretty much is what I'm saying, that a lot of men that consider a woman or a BBW woman being a 10, or a BBW, whatever, being a 10, they are not high value men. They are average men.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So.
And you're right, nobody is perfect, but when it comes to looks, there is a certain perfection, I guess.
That society don't put on us.
it's not even society. It's what men think, what men have thought throughout
what men think too. What men think. You did not let me finish.
I'm loving this conversation.
You keep talking over me. You're not letting me finish what I'm talking about.
Get your point.
Talking over you.
Listen,
talking over me.
Y'all see this is getting heated up in here. It's getting heated up in her.
All I'm saying is that I don't feel like that's like a fair assumption to say that because a woman is big, she can't be a 10. I don't feel like that's fair. And I think a lot of women would think how I'm thinking. Like, I don't think I'm a 10, but I think there's some 10s that are BBWs out here. So I'm just going to say that.
So what does fair have to do with it? We don't get to choose how we look. You know what I'm saying?
We don't get to choose how we look, but I don't think that you should be saying. I don't think that you should be saying that there's like BBWs can't be 10s. I don't think you should say that.
There's some women that are just blessed with naturally good skin. I'm one of them. There's women that are blessed with big boobs, big booties, small waist, beautiful eyelashes. Like that those type of things is what they're all like. It's all incorporating into someone being a 10 or whatever you want to say.
Okay,
like, I'm just saying.
We're just gonna agree to disagree on this one.
A BBW, I'm saying personally, and this is my opinion, I don't think can be a 10 because they are not physically fit. Like you.
Okay. So listen, let's read JW Max comment, and then it's gonna go. What you just said, Caduce, is gonna go right into the video that I would like to play. I have 2 videos that are long, but J Mac W says there is a standard of what a beautiful woman is throughout the world. And mostly those women are not big. They are fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's your opinion. Okay.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Everybody has their own opinion. And just like you said, we can agree to disagree. I mean, this is what a panel is all about, right? Exactly. And if you'd like to come on the panel, if you'd like to speak, actually, let me do that right now. If anybody who's watching would like to come on the panel,
that don't exist.
I am going to put the link in the chat and y'all can come up.
There's not beautiful big women, okay? I'm sorry. There's one right here. I'm just saying, like
you're saying that you're not a 10. I get what you're saying.
I don't think I'm a 10. I have a huge nose. I know I'm not a 10.
Now,
sorry.
I do think there are some BBWs who be out here saying that they're 10s and they need to sit down because they don't be.
Okay, so let's hold this thought and let me get into this video. This video, I got it from from a team, one of our team members, and it's speaking about female look scale. It's about a man speaking about a female's look scale. So let's get into this video, and then I also want to go into a slideshow as well, which has 3 specific women that I want to show. So let's get into this and. Let's see what's happening.
So today we're going to analyze the female 1 to 10 scale. So with this, you should have a better understanding of which number you should be assigned. So let's begin. Surprisingly, this video was requested by a number of women, so I have procrastinated in creating it, as it is a bit perplexing when you have to compare it to the male scale, because as you're aware, most women perceive the average man as a 3 out of 10. But most men will rate the average woman as a 5 out of 10. So what I'm advocating for is that men hold women to the same caliber. So with that, we have 10 out of 10. So this is perfection. It doesn't exist. Everyone has flaws, which means there is no 10 out of 10. Then we take it down to 9, 9.5. Again, I would say 9.5 probably doesn't exist. And perhaps there is a handful of women who would be perceived as 9 out of 10. But again, this is so rare and I cannot even provide photo examples. So then we get down to 8, 8.5. So in this category, we're talking about the most attractive women we know in the media. So the women here will be Hollywood movie stars or high-end supermodels. These girls would have minimal flaws to their faces, and even without makeup, they will still have the X factor. Then we take it down to 7, 7.5. So again, we're talking mostly the attractive girls in the media, and all these girls have the potential to make millions based off their physical appearance. And you will never see these girls in real life, because they will all have social media accounts and they will have access to the most opulent men who are willing to provide the most luxurious lifestyle for them. Then we take it down to 6, 6.5.
High value man.
So in this category, we're talking about the best looking girl in your local area. So the stereotypical high school cheerleader that all the boys fantasize about. Because this girl is the best looking girl in the entire town, all the men are perceiving her to be 10 out of 10 because she's the best looking girl that they know. Then we take it down to 5, 5.5.
This dude don't got no black women up in his. Okay.
So again, these girls are probably like the best looking girls you're going to see in a nightclub. You might see them in the shopping center, and men will be enthralled by their beauty. These girls will most likely still be models, and they are way above average looking. Then we get down to 4, 4.5.
I was about to say, can you be fair and put some women of color up in here?
Man.
I got some women of color. Well, yeah. I'm going to show y'all in the slide after
So this is the category where you're going to start seeing these girls on the street quite often, and they're still going to be above average looking, and with that, they're going to have probably more male attention than the more attractive girls, because more men are going to take a chance on approaching girls like these compared to super attractive girls who they know will automatically decline their.
What'd you say, Caduce?
I said some of these girls he's rating pretty low. In my opinion, I feel like he's rating
because I see some that should have been up there at the heat.
Hey, so, yeah, me too.
And see, that's what I'm saying in his eyes. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you don't see no black women on here.
Teacher, I knew what you were saying. We were talking about our own. Do we think a BBW? This is what we were talking about. What we think, and I was giving my opinion. You gave your opinion. I already know the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everybody knows that. Like everybody knows.
Is the video over?
No, it's not over. But if you guys want me to continue with it or just leave it at that?
You can.
Yeah, you can finish it. It was almost done, right?
Yep, it was almost done.
Offers. So these girls have tons of options, to the point that these girls can sell their bodily functions for insane monetary gain.
Ugh.
What is that?
Farting in a jar. People sell those. Women sell those.
Then we take it down to 3, 3.5.
Yes.
So this is what I perceive as the average woman. This is the majority of what you see on the street every day. Most people look like this, but there is a big difference between the average man and the average woman. Because the average woman has a lot more options to evade any displaying negative features to her face. And she is also allowed to wear super tight clothes or revealing outfits to enhance her sexual appeal. Then we take it down to 2, 2.5. So yeah, these girls will fit in with the average girls, so they're still going to get tons of attention because a lot of men are going to find that they're approachable and think that they might have a chance with these girls. Then take it down to 1, 1.5.
Aww,
so a lot of men will perceive these girls as being kind of bottom tier, and a lot of men might use these girls for one-night stands, and it may come to the point that they will start to get mocked for their appearance. Then take it down to 0, 0.5.
What?
So in this category, we're talking 0 attractive features, and it's almost impossible to find any positives to their face. So with that, it concludes to what the scale is. So I understand an average girl doesn't want to hear that she's 3 out of 10, but the problem is that a lot of men throw out the 10 out of 10 rating to just average girls who dress in tight clothes and wear a bit of makeup. The truly beautiful girls look good without the makeup, and they are very hard to find. So you have to compare yourself to some of these girls.
I agree with that.
If you were really 10 out of 10, you would be a Hollywood movie star. You would be making millions based off your image. And if you truly understand the way it is, then you will see that a 5 out of 10 girl is still exceptionally attractive. And if you are average, then you have a lot of contouring options. And as long as you can portray a feminine image with some personality traits such as being a caring and maternal woman, then you're going to find that a lot of men will find you as a desirable partner. So yeah, I don't know, a lot of girls requested this video. So yeah,
I agree with him about that though. The last part that he said, I agree with him about that.
I don't agree with that either.
No, I said I agree with him about the last part that he said. Even if you're an average looking woman, you can still find a man who's gonna like you. As long as you're feminine and a maternal. I agree with him about that.
Okay,
well, obviously we see that every day.
Okay, yeah. So real quick, I want to show you some women that are considered 8.5. This woman right here, her name is she's a YouTuber. Her name is Six the Goddess, and she's considered an 8.5.
She's an 8.5.
She's considered an 8.5.
According to who?
According to society, I'm guessing. She has
a nice body, but that face isn't that much to look at.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes they look at the body and be like that. Oh, they're a 9.
And then we have her, which is also another. All the women. I only have 3 women. All of them are YouTubers. This woman is Sun Pie, and she's considered an 8.5 as well.
She's pretty, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And then last but not least, the Latina. She's considered 8.5.
Well, you can't see her face. Why she got sunglasses on?
Right, you can't see her face.
But her name, I'll give you name. If you guys know her, I should have put the names. That was my mistake. I should have put my names at the end of the slide. But her name is Veronica Wafer. So the first woman, her YouTube channel is Six the Goddess. The second one was Sun Pie, and this one right here, the third one, her name is Veronica Wafer. So if you guys want to go to their YouTube channel, check them out. But all of these women are considered 8.5.
But where did you get the rating from? Where did you get that rating from? Where did you get that rating from? Where'd you get the rating from? Where'd you get the rating from?
Well, I got the information for a team, which is speaking from the scale, what people consider these women to be on a scale from 1 through 10. And those women are considered to be 8.5.
Oh.
So those 3 women that we just saw are not even 10s.
I feel like that's low for some of them.
And they were fit. But listen, even Kevin Samuels, may he rest his soul, may the Most High rest his soul. He considered Beyonce, and y'all know how many people love Beyonce. He said that Beyonce was an 8.
He said Rihanna was a 10, though.
So,
I mean, I think Rihanna's prettier than Beyonce too.
I think
personally.
she is too. Yeah.
So
personally, I think Rihanna is beautiful. I would consider her a 10 too. She's beautiful, but Beyonce, I would probably say is a 9.
Yeah, so those women are 8.5, and I think that all 3 of them are very beautiful women. And I would think that they're 10, but on the scale,
I think they're all beautiful.
8.5.
I mean,
they're fit.
First girl, her face was just like, I don't know, but for me at least. But
so with those women being 8.5, with this whole society thing, y'all really think that a BBW can be a 10?
I don't. I personally don't. And that is coming from a big, beautiful woman herself. Because I'm sorry, sis, I know what goes through your mind. You're not completely confident in yourself because of your weight, and that's just the truth. And you can like it, take it, or whatever, and say, "Oh, I love you." You can love yourself. I'm not saying that you can't love yourself. You're supposed to love yourself. Everybody on this earth is supposed to love themselves, despite what you look like. But there's a part of having like. And that's something that I personally pray for is temperance, because we should all have temperance and know how to control our appetites. That's something that I personally am praying about right now. Just to let you guys know, I'm not being a hypocrite or saying mean or trying to be mean. It's just the truth. Like even in the sight of God, a big woman is not supposed to be a 10.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. So, but Ken, what? Why are you looking like that?
Because I just disagree. Like, that's just nothing more I can say about it. Like, seriously.
Well, you need to say some more about it because Cliff got off. So,
where did she go?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, you guys let us know. Like, but all I know is like I have talked to my male friends, the ones I do have, and they said they could consider some of the BBWs a 10. So, like I said, it's in the eye of the beholder. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I feel you too. Because I don't really think that even if you're wide, I don't consider someone who's wide, but like they're flat and they're like fit is a BBW. I don't consider that.
I don't consider
because some women, like I said, just naturally have wider hips. They can't help that. Your bones aren't gonna freaking. You know what I'm saying? Like some women are just naturally. What is that word called? What is that word that I'm looking for? Like no, like you have a full chest and a full boot and a full butt and bigger hips. No, like what is it called? Like
voluptuous.
Not that word. There's another word for it. I don't know, y'all. I can't think about what the word is. But not some women are naturally just like but a woman is supposed to have bigger hips. That's for childbearing.
No, I'm kidding.
That's for childbearing, if you didn't know. And a woman tend to get more fat than men because for childbearing. So that's just But like I said, some women are blessed and having it all in the right places. Some having it in the wrong places. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like I know small girls that have cellulite and all sorts of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, well, since we're like on the whole weight thing, I want to play the last video that I did. And he is a YouTuber. Let me pull him up right now. And he's a very small channel. Very, very small. Like, let me pull him up here.
Okay. We're a small channel too. Shout out.
Shout out, shout out, shout out. Hold on, because we don't need to be okay. Wait, okay. So can y'all see?
Yeah.
His name is Swelly Bell, I guess. That's what his name is. And so in the title of his video here is overweight / obese women, are they desired by high value men? So I want to play this video so that y'all can see what this man says. So let's go.
Okay.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. Your boy is back. You know, I like to do these videos in the morning before the day starts. So let's get into it. So today's topic I want to talk about, I know it's going to be a touchy topic, but I want to talk about weight. And I want to talk about how your weight and how you're treated in society is going to affect it. Like if you're overweight, especially as a man, if you're overweight, you'll see the difference in treatment. If you're a woman, you're overweight, yeah, you'll get treated different, but you'll still get like people that will still give you positive praise because you're a woman and they don't want to hurt your feelings, and there's body positivity for women that doesn't exist for men. Now, as far as that goes, I gotta just be honest with you guys. Like a lot of these women, like I'm just be real with you, not all. So if this does, like if this doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't matter. Overweight women and obese women. Look, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. A lot of them are very delusional. For me personally, I would never date a woman that weighs more than 130 pounds.
Oh,
that's just me. Like the
can
average
you pause it real quick?
Yeah, I'll pause it.
The average woman.
I knew you, girl. I knew you wanted to put the pause on this one. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, go ahead,
say something real quick.
Go ahead.
So he said he wouldn't date nobody over 130, but we all know as women, 130 can be different on another woman. This woman could be 130 but carry weight more, and this woman could be 130 and still be the same size but have a flatter butt or a flatter thighs, smaller thighs.
It actually really doesn't apply to someone who's 130 pounds unless they are substantially short. That would be the only way it would be carried different. Because that's such a low weight. That weight is so low that wouldn't really fluctuate that differently between either you're extremely tall or you're extremely short. That would be the only fluctuation where you would actually see that. Otherwise, you don't really see it. So 130 pounds, that's his preference. Okay.
Well, that's fine. That could be his preference. But I was just saying, like, what if
I'm just saying what you're saying doesn't apply to that weight unless you're extremely short, like you're like 4'5", and maybe if you're like 5'11", then you would actually see that. Otherwise, you're not seeing it in between those weights.
Okay, I don't know where. Okay. Hit play because you know everything.
What? I'm just telling you the truth.
Okay, you probably right.
The Enjoy the Circus says that I think it depends on the man. Also, look at the standard of female beauty 100 years ago. So,
he said he originally said he doesn't agree with JW Mac. That's what he said at first. He said,
I don't either. No disrespect, but it's all good.
He said JW Mac, I think it depends on the man. That's what he was saying. He had originally said
it definitely do depend on the man.
It does depend on the man.
Yeah, I agree. It does depend on the man. Every man has their whatever they like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not disagreeing with that. Because like I said, I have a husband that literally likes big women. I'm not saying that there's not ninjas out here that don't, because they do.
Right.
I'm just saying you can't be a 10 and be big. I'm sorry, you just can't. You're not physically fit.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah.
To be a 10
in your opinion. In your opinion, it's impossible.
Even in the world's opinion, like even those videos and what Calista showed, those women are
opinion. It's society's opinion, but there are some that can be.
This is the most people's opinion.
Okay, so most of y'all opinion, but there's still that small percentage like me who disagrees. Like I think BBW.
There's a small. You're right, a small percentage. Very small percentage.
I never said it was a big one. Yeah, I never said it was a big percentage.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just pointing out what you said, girl.
Ooh, hit play on the video.
Why is she getting so irritated?
You know what? I love this conversation. We are a panel of women, and we're having this conversation. And a lot of people like to have this conversation, so I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna finish this guy's video, but let's check out and see what Enjoying the Circus says. Again, it says, people have preferences. This would be true for the high value man and the average man alike.
Right. Everybody has their own preference. Absolutely agree. Enjoying the circus. I agree. We're talking about the vast majority in our own opinions.
No, and they are, not me.
You're talking about your own opinion too.
Yeah, I'm talking about my opinion, but I'm saying I disagree with y'all.
So you keep saying society. You're talking about the vast majority in society.
Yeah, and I was pointing that out here on this panel. I disagree with you two. I was just making that clear. I don't agree with that.
Okay, Chris playing. I had to do it. Okay. Let's do the video. I had to do it, y'all. Okay. Let's finish this off.
5 for 165 pounds. If you look that up, that's obese, right?
Depending on your height, so he doesn't know what he's talking about.
For men, for the most part, see, overweight, obese men don't have body positivity. These guys, they know they ain't getting no pussy. There's no delusion.
Use his language. Sorry, I didn't know. My bad.
They know that.
My bad.
Right? They know if they fat and broke that they ain't getting no top-notch female, right? See, now there's a group of women, not all, that are overweight or obese who still think that they should get a guy who's tall and in shape, who makes a lot of money.
I mean, they do think that.
And I know men. I'm one of those men. The top men, I'm one of those men.
You're not a top man, sir, but okay.
As a man with many options.
In
my opinion, he ain't no top man.
Maybe he makes good money. Maybe he makes good money and he's doing YouTube as a hobby.
Besides the money part. But I was talking about like
wait, press pause because I want to say something.
I'm pausing because we don't want to lose what he's saying. So
what you said was hilarious. He's like that. You do not know top man. But I was watching YouTube. This is how women think, though. This is how women think. Because I was watching a YouTuber do a chat with one of her friends, and they said, "What would you choose, love or money? Love or money? Which one are you choosing to have in your lifetime with the man that you're supposed to be with? You want a man that has money, or you want a man that loves you? Which one?"
Well, they say money.
They said money.
Oh, they said they want security.
They said money because, and they made a good point. It made me think too. Because if the man has money, at least you can still enjoy your life. You might not have the love that you want. You still have a companion. That's true. But you also get to enjoy your life and do stuff and not be broke. Okay. So I don't know. A lot of women are thinking that.
I'm sorry, but the struggle love and being with a broke man at that's just not for me. the struggle of the brokenness. It's just I can't do it.
Well, it's okay for a man to be down and out. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm not. Listen, let me clear it up. I'm not saying people don't have hard times, but when you want to live in that struggle, no job moment, I can't get with that. When you don't want to get up and do something about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Choose a man who has money or a man that loves you, because which one are you choosing? And most women are going to choose the man that has money.
Yeah, most women are going to choose that. They want to. I think all women want security. I want security. Yeah. So
security. Okay. Okay. We all want it. Okay. But I just thought that was funny. And it was like, I'm like, you don't know this man. Maybe he makes good money.
But I wasn't talking about how much money he made. I was talking about how he looks.
He's talking about a high value man. That's what he was talking about.
But look, listen, this is what Enjoying the Circus said. That also the reality for many high value men. The reason is many are pretenders who have the trophy wife to show off. The true high value man does care about what others say because he has nobody to impress. Doesn't care.
That's an interesting point.
Okay. They don't. Some of them don't care because they don't got nobody to impress. But I still think men care about what other men think.
For sure. Just like women. Yeah. Like us women, we are like in competition with one another.
Yeah. Right. So you know a man ain't gonna walk around his homeboys with an ugly female on his arm.
They're gonna get clowned on.
Yeah,
okay? Like they know they're gonna get clowned.
That's just the truth.
When we want to go out, we're
you don't want to bring your broke man around your girlfriends. And we see he broke because we're gonna talk about you.
Yep.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So what I was saying was like, just like the women, we're not getting ready and dressing up, getting our makeup and our hair done or whatever exactly for the man. Maybe for the man for a little bit, but we doing it to impress the women. Like, let's see, look what I got. Okay, I got going on. What about you? No, you
really do that.
You ain't got that.
I don't do that.
I'm better than you. I'm much better than you.
No, you do that.
Okay.
Because I don't do that. I
don't do that either.
Y'all capping right now. Y'all are capping right now because that's what women do.
No,
women do that. Stop the cap.
When I do something, it's either for my man or it's for myself.
Right.
Otherwise,
whenever I'm getting dressed up to look good, I'm doing it for my man. Period. That's all I care about.
I can't. Me and Ken are the same. We ain't lying. I know Ken's not lying. I know I'm not lying.
Like, I'm not getting dressed up for other females.
Listen, I'm saying with a lot of women out here, a lot of these women out here in these streets, they're the ones that are actually doing that.
Yeah, there probably is a lot of women that are definitely doing that. I agree.
Yeah, there probably is, but I'm not. And I think that's ridiculous and a waste of time. Like, no.
All right. Anyway, let's finish. Let's try to finish this guy. Let's go.
A thing for big girls, which there are guys who do have a fetish for big girls, but
it's a fetish now.
It's not the usual. The norm is most men.
Big girls, y'all fetish now.
No man.
Oh, see, that's ridiculous.
Beast. Not a man of value. Now, these girls usually end up dating guys who they might look. Some of these guys might actually look good, but they're lacking other areas. They don't have a consistent job. They don't make a lot of money, right?
True.
And there's the key thing right there. So you have to realize that I'm just trying to help the ladies out here that do think this is that you need to get in the gym and get in shape. Not just so you can have more dating options, but more importantly for your health. Okay? Let's get that straight. I'm not going to get on this channel and baby anybody. I'm gonna just keep it real. That's what I want to be authentic. I'm not trying.
Why he looks like our cousin?
Hurt anybody.
You like he looks like our cousin. Brandon.
I know what I was saying. You look like our cousin.
No, men that are
Brandon looks better though.
Usually low value, low quality men.
Focus.
Reproductive age. I'm not talking about people or women in past.
He kind of sounds like him too.
I'm talking about women in my generation, who are still dating. So I'm not talking about older women, you know what I'm saying? If you're over 40, whatever. I don't
put
have a
this
gripe with
video in the
that.
chat,
You're
y'all.
over
If y'all
whatever
want to
eventually gain
look
weight. But
this
I'm talking
video.
about in your youth and you're overweight and you're looking for that partner now. You're limiting your options. You're not gonna get that. You're more than likely you guys date you. So you ladies who are overweight and obese need to look in the mirror and say, because I know women who are overweight or obese that are honest with themselves. And they'll tell me, they say, look, because of my size, I understand that I are not able to get a certain caliber of man, at least to commit to them and be with them. So then you can make that change and say, you know what, I do need to get in the gym, not only for the dating wise, but for your health, so you can live longer. So you can live 15 to 20 years longer. So this video is dedicated to the ladies. I'm not trying to bash no women or nothing like that. I'm not saying that all women are overweight or obese are, I'm not saying
no, I'm listening.
I'm not saying that
I
they're
agree
bad
with some of the stuff he's
good
saying.
women. It's just that unfortunately, women, it's not
hilarious.
men care mostly about aesthetics.
You're gonna be cracking up on the replay. Freaking hilarious.
Frosting.
Enjoying the circus said, I disagree with the word fetish. Preference is more accurate.
Me too. I definitely agree with the word fetish.
I want to say fetish. I mean, some of them are fetishes, though. Like
some of them are. In certain situations, they are fetishes. But this particular situation that he's explaining, no, don't say big women are fetishes, because I don't like that.
Some ninjas are out here. Some ninjas are out here liking women, like to watch women eat and fish cakes and all sorts of weirdness.
But that's not how he's saying it. He was saying it in general. Like he was making it seem like we're just fetishes to men.
Yeah, he was making it seem like that. But
that's what I disagree with.
Yeah, I disagree with that too. I agree. Enjoying the circus. I don't agree with the word fetish. Preference is more accurate. You're right.
Yep.
But
child.
Anyway,
he only has probably like 10 seconds left, like 17 seconds left.
No, we don't want to hear the rest.
Okay, y'all don't want to hear the rest. Okay, cool. Y'all get the idea. Y'all get the perspective of what this man is saying. So, no, a BBW can't be a 10. Nobody's a 10. Who would actually be considered a 10? Like, if you really think about it.
Like that guy said, the white guy said in that one video, he said that there's nobody that's a 10. That's what he said. I agree. Like, I don't think anybody's a 10 either. I don't think anybody's a 10 perfection.
So if you're gonna say nobody's a 10, I still feel like BBWs could be up there in numbers. I still think that.
So pretty much what you're saying, Ken, is that a BBW doesn't have to be on the lower scale.
Yes, I don't think a BBW
over a 5 is what you're saying.
So you think they could be over a 5? You don't think they,
not exactly a 10.
You don't think they could be a 10? I still
not exactly a 10, but over 5.
Yeah. I don't think they should be the bottom barrel of the scale.
0.5, 0.05.
No.
I mean, hey, that's over 5. A little bit over 5 by a little bit.
He literally said 0.5 about last girl on that video.
Which is sober. You didn't even put that lady on there like that.
Like, that is so mean. I hope that woman never sees that video, whoever was in that video.
Because she is going to be so upset and so hurt. Like,
exactly.
What the heck?
Enjoying her birthday said a BBW can be a 10 to one guy and a slim woman be the 5. I mean, that's true. I agree.
I agree.
I agree. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I personally don't think a woman who is a BBW could be a 10. We're not physically fit. That's me.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
well, this is a great show, a great topic. We need to head over to do the after show.
So let's just round this up, and then we'll talk. We'll get into it like when we end whatever. We'll tell them where to go with the after show with me and Ken. But okay, so pretty much starting with you, Caduce. You said, okay, let's go with each other. Like me or Caduce, let me focus. Caduce, Ken, and me. Caduce. So, can a BBW be a 10?
Nope.
Can a BBW be a 10?
Yep.
Me, Caliph, can a BBW be a 10? Nope, I don't think so. Nope. No, I don't think so.
We definitely enjoyed our time with you guys tonight. Thank you, K family, for showing up. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you, Enjoying the Circus, for coming in the chat. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank
to you. We definitely value all of our K family's opinions. So make sure you drop a comment down below. And ladies, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up and say I'm all out of drink, y'all. Cheers. I drank it.
I'll value y'all more.
Oh, wait. Before we cheers, I just want to put this. So if you you're still up and you just want to have a chat, go over to DDO Double Dose of K's on Facebook, our page, and we'll also be streaming for Ken's profile on Facebook profile as well. So give us about 15 minutes to get ourselves together, and we'll be over there and we'll be doing an after show. So until next time, ladies. Cheers.
Cheers. Check out BBW TV.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Bye.